particular SUV that we're actually driving rides on 17-inch wheels, and the suspension of it feels really comfortable. It's soft, you don't even feel the bumps on the road. So yeah, I think Mazda really did a good job in terms of the suspension of the car. Obviously it's got independent front suspension and also at the rear. In terms of the fuel consumption, we are currently averaging about 8 liters per 100 kilometers, and when you consider the size of the vehicle, it is actually quite good. And let's also bear in mind that this is not a diesel motor. Most probably if it was a diesel, we'll be averaging around about 6.5 liters per 100 kilometers. So when it comes to the seating position of this car, you really feel like you're sitting in the car and not on the car, of which is, it feels like you are in more of a sedan over an SUV, so which is quite good, because you really want to be comfortable when you're driving on the open road, even around town for that matter. So I really think they did a good job when it comes to that design. So when it comes to the interior of this car, I really think it's well laid out, and even the material that are used on the dashboard, it's quite soft. And it also has the 7-inch screen, which also has the reverse camera, which is a bit blurry, but yeah, it does the job. And it's also fitted with a stop start function in the car. I think it's, yeah, just over there. Also fitted with the traction control. By the way, this is a front wheel drive, so you're going to be wearing the front tires quite quicker than the rear ones. And yeah, we're also averaging about 8 liters per 100 kilometers currently. It also has a 6-speed manual gearbox. It's also fitted with a electronic park brake. The design of the seat looks quite good, and it is also well cushioned. So let's just quickly look at the armrest, and yeah, it's fitted with 2 USB sockets with also a 12-volt inside. In fact, there are 2, because there's one over here and another one right up front. So these are the rear seats, and it actually feels quite comfortable and spacious as well, because this is my sitting position at the front, and still my knees are actually not touching the driver's seat, and there's plenty of headroom as well. So at the rear there's also another armrest, and it's got 2 cup holders and also another 2 USB sockets for the rear passengers as well. So let's quickly look at the boot size of this particular vehicle, and it actually does not have the power tailgate, but anyways, okay, it's quite dirty. This guy obviously works a lot on site, hence the safety jackets. And it also has a 12-volt socket on the side in order to charge any devices you might have here at the back. So it also has this particular handle in order to take down the seats at the rear, to fold them down. So you just do that manually and they just all go down like that, easy. So the boot space of this particular SUV is actually 442 liters, and after you lay down the seats you get more space. The puzzle cover of the boot actually is quite interesting, because it's made of soft and flexible material. So when you're closing the boot, it retracts. So this is the exterior of the car, and I think Mazda really did a good job. Look at the front end, it looks like a shark of some sort. And that's the side profile of it, with the 17-inch wheels, which are quite thick to absorb your bumps on the road, and they're actually 225/65. So yeah, they'll absorb quite a lot of bumps, even your potholes. As you may notice, we have a lot of those around the country. And this is a rear of it, and again, it looks quite good with the twin exhaust pipes at the back. So in terms of the looks of this particular SUV, I really think Mazda did a wonderful job. Because look at the other alternatives you might see out there. For instance, that's your Hyundai Tucson, Kia Sportage, and Toyota RAV4, and also the Ford Kuga. This car, we've got enough ground clearance, so basically you can go a bit off-road, nothing hectic, and it would still feel comfortable whilst you're driving it, both on and off-road as well. But I don't think many people will take it off-road. So my thoughts when it comes to this vehicle: it looks good inside and out. It doesn't use a lot of fuel whilst it's still a petrol engine. It doesn't have a turbo, that's another thing, so you'll have less maintenance. So if I was really in the market of buying a compact SUV, would I buy it? And the answer would be definitely yes, because this car just ticks a lot of boxes. And this is in fact the base model, which is the Active, and it comes out with such a lot of things. It comes out with nice wheels. It also has got dual climate control. It's got a 7-inch screen over there. So guys, thanks for watching my video, and also don't forget to like the video and also subscribe to the channel.